using the verb to like in Spanish, it opens you up to a potentially quite an embarrassing mistake to make. And so I'd like to spend the next 2 videos helping you to avoid making that mistake. In English, the verb to like can mean 2 things, has kind of a double meaning. For example, you can say, I like him, meaning that I think he's a good guy, he's a nice guy, I like him. Or in another situation, it could be a female saying, I like him, and it's understood in the context of that conversation that what you're saying is that you're attracted to him. So normally it's understood which is which in the context of the conversation, but the point is that like in English can cover both meanings. Now in Spanish, things work very differently. So far we have me gusta, le gusta, and te gusta. And we use those to say I like something or I like doing something. For example, me gusta bailar, I like to dance. Now, if you apply one of those when talking about a person, me gusta, right? That gusta, for example, I like him, and you say él me gusta, or I like her, ella me gusta. This will always mean I'm attracted to him or her in Spanish. So if you use me gusta when talking about someone, a person, it always carries the meaning that you are attracted to him or to her in a sexual way. That's the way it will be understood to the ears of a native Spanish speaker. So this is something that we need to be aware of and we need to be careful of. For example, in English we could say, I like your mother, and it can mean something perfectly innocent. For example, you meet someone's mother for the first time and afterwards they ask you, how did you get along? Did you like her? And you could say innocently, yes, I like your mother. In Spanish, if we were to say, me gusta tu mamá, what you're saying is that I'm attracted to your mother. It will always be understood in that way. Equally, me gusta tu hermana is being understood now that you're saying I'm attracted to your sister. So it's obviously a very embarrassing mistake to make. So the question is now, how do you innocently say that you like someone in Spanish? Okay, so without that connotation of attraction. And I'm going to show you how in the next video. Okay, so here it is. This is how you say I like him or I like her in a more innocent way. The phrase is me cae bien. Me cae bien. So we have me cae and then bien. Me cae bien. What it literally means, because cae is to fall. So what we're saying is he or she falls on me nicely. So me cae bien is the innocent way of saying I like him or I like her. It can mean both. Me cae bien can mean he falls on me nicely or she falls on me nicely. Me cae bien. Now, if you wanted to make it explicitly clear that you were saying I like him, then it would be él me cae bien. So you're putting in your clarifier there with él. Or equally, I like her would be ella me cae bien. To say something like I like Pedro, it would be me cae bien Pedro. Or I like Isabella, me cae bien Isabella. I like your mother would be me cae bien tu mamá or tu madre. I like your sister, me cae bien tu hermana. This is the innocent way of saying that you like him or you like her or you like a person, brother, sister, whatever it may be. We have that phrase, me cae bien, falls on me nicely. So we have, I like your sister, meaning that you're, say, have an attraction. That would be me gusta tu hermana. That's the way it will be understood. But if you wanted to say, I like your sister, meaning that she's a nice girl, I like her, would be me cae bien tu hermana. Changes from gusta to cae bien. Now, one more useful thing, if you wanted to say, I like you, again, in an innocent way to someone, then that would be me caes bien. We simply add the S onto the end because we're talking directly to someone, Roberta, Roberto. I like you in an innocent way would be me caes bien. So to sum up, we have me gusta for saying that you like things or you like activities. doing different things, right? So me gusta bailar, me gusta cantar, me gusta hacerlo, things like that. But if we're talking about people and we want to say in an innocent way, I like him or I like her, then we switch and we wouldn't use me gusta now, it would become me cae bien. So él me cae bien, I like him. Ella me cae bien, I like her. Or I like your sister, me cae bien tu hermana. We switch to me cae bien.